Histology and cytology are branches of biology that involve the study of cells and tissues, typically under a microscope. In a medical context, histology involves the examination of tissue samples to diagnose diseases, while cytology focuses on the study of individual cells, often used in cancer diagnosis. Here are some common tests in histology and cytology. 1. Biopsy: the removal and examination of a small sample of tissue for diagnostic purposes. Different types of biopsies include excisional biopsy, removal of an entire lesion or tumor. Incisional biopsy, removal of a small piece of a lesion or tumor. Needle biopsy, removal of tissue using a needle, often guided by imaging techniques. 2. Pap Smear Pap Test, a screening test for cervical cancer that involves collecting and examining cells from the cervix. 3. Fine needle aspiration (FNA), a procedure in which a thin needle is used to collect cells from a lump or mass for examination. 4. Histopathology, the examination of tissues for the diagnosis of disease. It involves staining and microscopic examination of tissue samples. 5. Cytology, the study of individual cells, often used in cancer diagnosis. Common cytology tests include ThinPrep Pap Test, a method of preparing cervical cell samples for examination. Brush cytology involves using a brush to collect cells for examination, often used in the gastrointestinal tract. Fluid cytology, examination of cells in body fluids such as pleural fluid or cerebrospinal fluid. 6. Immunohistochemistry (IHC), a technique used to identify specific proteins in tissue samples, often used to diagnose cancer. 7. In situ hybridization (ISH), a technique used to detect and localize specific nucleic acid sequences in tissue samples, often used to detect viruses or gene abnormalities. 8. Frozen section, a rapid histological procedure used during surgery to provide a quick diagnosis of a tissue sample. These tests are essential for diagnosing various diseases, including cancer, and guiding treatment decisions.